combine both these topics, man. I'm gonna speak on one of the issues in the NBA nobody's speaking on is the inability of American basketball players to be able to play without the basketball. It's like anytime I come talking this crown break, they start doing something over there, it's hilarious. Or they start cutting the grass. But nonetheless, I don't even know what they doing over there. Oh, they doing the grass. They cut the grass about 10,000 times, bro, a week. But yeah, man. And also I'm gonna talk about LeBron James still not talking about JJ Reddick. And like I said, I'm gonna talk about that first. I'm gonna get that out the way. I ain't gonna do y'all like most people do. Take the most important topic and wait till the end. I really don't care. He's not gonna address it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us have in the black community, well, I ain't call this a community no more. Black people, this Keisha culture, whatever y'all want to call it. A lot of us, man, we expect these black people with money, mostly men, we know, because most of the women ain't got no money, you know how they spend it, but that's neither here or there. You know, to be riding for us and give us opportunities and stuff. They do that type of stuff for tax breaks, charity work for tax breaks, open schools for tax breaks and all that, excuse me. So they really ain't doing nothing for us. You know what I'm saying? They doing something to get a tax break, a little loophole or whatever. And you know, they ain't gonna save us. If we had a war to fight, let's say we had a civil war to fight, they'd be fighting with them folks. They wouldn't fight with their people. You know what I'm saying? They'd be fighting with the other. And I keep telling y'all that. And there's been people, you know, multiple accusations that came out about JJ Reddick and what he said. And at the end of the day, that says a lot about Jeannie Buss. That says a lot about LeBron James. He co-signed this, and you know, you may not know a guy's reputation, but in the NBA, it's a small fraternity. They know about each other's reputation. They know what they say about JJ Reddick. And dude, this dude is like, I don't know what he blowing. Oh, they cutting trees. That's what they doing. So he might be mulching that shit down. But yeah, like I said before, he may be, you know, he getting on my nerves now. Hold on. Literally, dog. Even this white girl eating her lunch is like, you know, even she eating her lunch like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's just excessive, dog. They do the most. But yeah, with LeBron or whatever, it's like, well, like them people, they go fight with them folks, like I was saying before, they fight with their people. So they been far gone, man. You know, Jay-Z backstab Kaepernick and all that. But people know JJ Reddick's reputation. I mean, he threw Doc Rivers under the bus, and Doc Rivers saved his career. And Patrick Beverly had to step out there and say, well, Doc saved your career. And that's why a lot of people don't like a lot of them dudes that go to Duke. A lot of the brothers that seem to go to Duke, they seem to be seen as, you know, a lot of them people like Christian Laettner that go to Duke, they seem to be as with the ism. So either you got the raccoonism or you just got the straight ism. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's not going to address it. He's not going to speak on it. He's going to act like it didn't happen. And like I said before, you know, when he came into the league, he got the deal with Nike and them brand deals and stuff of that nature. He left the community behind a long time ago. You can't serve two masters. You can't serve the man and take his money and go help your people. They're not going to allow that to happen. So, you know, they put JJ Reddick in position. A lot of players didn't want nothing to do with it. LeBron was willing to take more money to get more help. Nobody wanted to be part of the circus. And on top of that, what covered up the JJ Reddick story was the, you know, drafting of Bronny James. All right? That's what covered up the JJ Reddick story. But hold on. You know, once you start kind of looking at, you know, the JJ Reddick situation, they use Bronny to cover that up. But then you start, you start looking at LeBron a little bit funny. You know, you got your son a gig when he probably didn't deserve it. And I'm not here to say I don't really care. But also, a lot of players didn't want to be a part of that. You know, a lot of people didn't want to be a part of that with JJ Reddick. And at the end of the day, I mean, you know, out of all the people he could have co-signed with, the writing was on the wall. All the people he could have did a podcast with, he chose not to do what was some credible people. So, I mean, shit, LeBron is LeBron. You know, when these dudes like him and Jay take these deals and they work next to these people, they sold. You know, at least I guess they sold it for a price they're willing to sell it at. You know, they're ready to cash out at. So, you know, Michael Jordan was the same way. These people don't have any connection to our community. That's our problem. We get on and, it's, me and my few people we get on, I ain't worried about nobody else. And they ain't, they don't care about nothing. They don't stand for nothing. They don't worry about our problems, and that's cool. But then again, they ask us to watch the games and all that. And also, this is the second scandal involving somebody that looked non-black in the NBA that they didn't cover it up. They covered up the Josh Giddey scandal, and now they covering up the JJ Reddick scandal. Like I said before, you look at Clutch Sports, you look at Rich Paul, Maverick Carter, LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it ain't really no unity in the community. It's just what it is. It ain't no unity in the community. Ain't no unity amongst us, bro. Find you a couple like-minded individuals and y'all rock out. Get you a couple solid homeboys, get you a solid woman, and just rock out. It's dangerous out here. It's real dangerous out here. So he ain't getting there. He didn't ever speak up on that. He had nothing to say about what went on with JJ. And I don't wish nothing but bad on that team. Yep, I showed the Civic. I don't wish nothing but bad on them. A bunch of losses, a bunch of injuries, all that. I'm tired of taking the high road with this type of stuff. It's time for some of these dudes to pay what they owe. Real talk. I'm tired of waiting for, what goes wrong to come around. I don't have nothing good to say about the Buss family, nothing good to say about what Jeannie Buss run the show, nothing good to say about the NBA. And it covered up multiple things. And that's what I was going to say. A lot of y'all was going around talking about how the NBA is different from the NFL. Remember that? Well, I boycotted the NFL. The NBA about their black players. It was a facade. Y'all always fall for the 66 fake. It was a facade. Now you seeing what they're about. And go look up that Milwaukee Buck owner said that what Adam Silver told him about trying to financially help his players. Go look that story up. Go look it up. Go look it up. The NBA is a terrible product, and what they're trying to do is push a European invasion. They trying to bleach the league, but y'all ain't even paying attention to it. While y'all saying, NFL is this and that, the NBA been doing far worse. They've been moving mountains, and y'all ain't even paying attention. But the product it sucks. But let me talk about another problem in the NBA, man, that nobody talking about. What you want to call it, an epidemic in the NBA? Is the inability with American basketball players. People talking about how the Europeans are developing better. That's by design. They want the Europeans to be the dominant team players in the NBA. They want that to happen. And the NBA player and the black American players, that's why they getting poisoned by AAU. That's why they getting poisoned by AAU. I mean, a lot of these dudes can't play without the basketball no more. And nobody's talking about it. That's why you see Kyrie and Luka, it don't look fluid. Even when you look at Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, it don't really look fluid. Everything is an isolation one-on-one game. You don't see guys moving off the ball. These dudes don't know how to set a pick. These dudes don't know how to cut, do pin downs. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to run the baseline and slash consistently. It only a handful of teams that run an actual offense where the ball is moving. Denver, Minnesota, just to name two of the ones I can think about off top. A lot of times it's just, you got the ball, let's get out the way, ISO, ISO, ISO. And even you see a lot of the pick and roll and pick and pop numbers going down. These guys, if they don't have the ball no more, they suck. And that's what happened to the brother that was playing with Calipari. Was it at Memphis, I think he was? Or I think he was at Memphis, Kentucky maybe. Tyreek Evans. Is that his name? Really good guard, man. He was a wizard with the basketball. But when he got to the league, and they had to take the ball out of his hand, he wasn't that guy no more. He was great at having the ball and being able to score and get his own bucket. But when it came to distribute and catch and shoot and play without the ball, he was ass. You don't got guys like Kenyon Martin no more, Bruce Bowen, Raja Bell, even ISO Joe before he became ISO Joe, and how he was how versatile his game was when he got when he was with Phoenix. When he was in Phoenix, he didn't have the ball all the time. He was catching and shooting, coming off screens, spacing. These guys don't know how to space properly. They don't know how to shift properly. They don't know how to cut no more. They don't know how to do pin downs. Everybody don't know how to set picks. They don't know how to crash. They don't know how to outlet no more. Without the ball, every player that come in without the ball, they ass. Think about Cleveland, Garland and Donovan Mitchell. Your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. Kay Cunningham in Detroit. He can't do nothing without the basketball. That's why everybody stuck around him. You know, even looking at Jalen Brunson in New York, he's great with the basketball. He can play a little bit without the basketball, but more effective with the ball in his hand. Zion, Brandon Ingram. I mean, the list goes on and 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 on. These dudes can't defend no more. They don't offensive rebound no more. They don't slash. They don't cut. Without the basketball, that's a huge problem that they got going on no more. Going on. You know, Golden State is another team that runs some off the ball stuff and they run some motion. Usually, Anthony Davis, LeBron, 2-man game. Denver is interesting. They got two really good players, but you know the way they offensive walk, anybody can be the guy. They shifting, they cutting, they spacing right. Look at Dallas. It's your turn, Kyrie. My turn. Luka, your turn, Kyrie. My turn. You ain't gonna win like that, man. In today's game, eventually it's gonna be like that. But these dudes just don't have no fluidity amongst their game. Ain't no fluidity. Everything is, I need the ball in my hand. If I don't have the ball in my hand, I can't help the team. Can't defend, can't rebound, can't space, can't pick, can't screen, can't shift, can't slash, can't cut, can't do nothing off the ball. Just look at the average NBA game. You don't see a nigga like Rip Hamilton coming off screens or AI coming off the screen or the Pimster style offense at the top of the key. You don't see it no more. These guys literally don't know how to play the game of basketball. But hey, that's all I had to say. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Let's hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, the whole 9. Peace.